Undrafted, a nobody for much of his basketball career, he got Damian Lillard to admit how nice he is, and he screamed at the top of his lungs as a former G Leaguer, "I'm him," on the same court that featured LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Jaren Jackson Jr. in the very first playoff game of his NBA career. This cannot be happening for real. I don't think Austin Reaves showcasing himself on a big stage like the FIBA Olympics is being talked about the way it should be. The dude is among the leaders in all-around production and has shown zero hesitation, especially with it being his first time on a grand stage like this. He shot 57% from three-point range in the exhibition games and is shooting over 46% during the group stage games while being the primary ball handler and handling playmaking duties. Just the fact that Team USA, its players and coaches alike, are putting this level of trust into an undrafted guy who wasn't even known 2 years ago is absurd to think about. So how in the world did all of this happen for this undrafted kid out of nowhere? First of all, Austin Reaves' rise is unlike anything we've ever seen, and I have to be completely honest here. When I saw this interaction between LeBron and Austin Reaves and how it turned into a meme instantly, it felt like LeBron was trying his best to make use of just another dude on a 10-day contract trying his hardest to fit in. But folks, never in a million years did I think that this same dude will help lead the way ahead of both LeBron and AD in a Lakers playoff victory. How in the world did this 6'5" tall kid who looks like he could star as the next Peter Parker in Spider-Man just walk into the NBA and become one of the more productive players in the entire league for a franchise as decorated as the Los Angeles Lakers? I get that these are the Lakers and this is Hollywood, but still, something like this doesn't even happen in Hollywood. But what did happen this past season is that Austin Reaves helped lead the way in one of the most stunning single-season turnarounds we will ever see. The Lakers started the season 2-10 and were given literally a 0.3% shot at making the postseason. Then, something insane happened. Inch for inch and pound for pound, Austin Reaves might have been a top 5 player in the NBA during a 27-game stretch from February 8th to the last game of the regular season. There isn't another player in the NBA who was as productive as Austin Reaves as a third or fourth option on this team. I mean, this man was giving me Klay Thompson vibes of the KD Steph Warriors. For those 27 games, the once undrafted Austin Reaves put together a monster stretch averaging 16.5 points per game, 5 assists on shooting splits of 58% from the floor, 45.6% from three-point range, 84% from the free throw line, and a total plus minus of 150. And arguably the best move the Lakers made all season long was moving Austin Reaves into the starting lineup in late March. With how spectacularly Reaves played all season, I'm surprised it took them that long to make this move. Numbers don't lie. The Lakers in 18 games this past regular season without Reaves playing went 8-10. With Reaves playing, the team went 18-9 post-trade deadline, giving them the third best record in the league since that time, with all the new pieces moving in and a player as ball dominant as Russell Westbrook being moved out. And since moving Reaves into the starting lineup on March 23rd of this past season, Austin Reaves helped fuel the Lakers to a 14-7 record, and as I hinted at before, and as Reaves' play has shown this season, the Lakers became a powerhouse defensively, in part thanks to AR. Despite being willowy and just average sized, Austin Reaves became a primary ball handler and someone who often ran the point guard with LeBron on the court. And along with taking those responsibilities after starting just 19 games in his rookie season, Reaves actually turned himself into a really capable defender who was many times seen taking the challenge of guarding the opposing team's best player and going toe-to-toe with some of the elite guards in the league. And kind of like most guys who would work their tail off just to get a spot on a roster, Reaves played the hand he was dealt and became sort of this scrappy, hard-nosed player that would be the first to dive on the floor for a loose ball just to earn more consistent minutes. Because believe me, if he hadn't shown his physical edge and his willingness to compete, he wouldn't have never got the opportunity to hit this memorable shot.
To Reaves, three-pointer, bang!
And here we are, on the march to the start of the 2024 NBA season. Austin Reaves is as crucial for a Lakers championship as any other piece on the roster, which is why Austin Reaves just became the Lakers' most important signing since Anthony Davis in 2019. If someone told me a year ago that arguably the Lakers' most celebrated move in free agency would be re-signing Austin Reaves, I'd probably feel that something went really wrong for the Lakers. But guys, come on. This was really a huge win for the Lakers, bringing back Austin Reaves on a 4-year deal, when many fans feared that Reaves might use this opportunity to walk out the door and seek a huge paycheck somewhere else. Many in the past, in fact, have criticized the Lakers and their front office over the last few years for getting rid of such key pieces. To be more specific, the players who were a part of the 2020 title team. Then trading for Russell Westbrook 2 years ago, that was an obvious flop and one that cost them a ton of depth. We can even go back to when Magic Johnson was running the Lakers back in the LeBron early days with the team, and how he let guys like Lou Williams and Julius Randle walk for literally nothing. And even when he traded an elite rim protector in Ivica Zubac back in 2019 for literally nothing in return, obviously a fan favorite like Alex Caruso was a big loss and something that still hurt Lakers fans today. Clearly the Lakers have made some pretty embarrassing decisions in the past, but in good news for LA, they escaped the chance that Austin Reaves would walk away and leave the Lakers without a true third star on the team. Now he's got his bag and is riding explosive momentum entering his 3rd season in the NBA. This might not be news for most fans, but Austin Reaves is gearing up for the best season yet, and the NBA is on high notice.
Kind of run me through what the conversations have been like with Austin.
It was not surprising to me. I knew from the first practice that we had when we grabbed him that he wasn't going to be a two-way player for long. I've been around the game long enough to know great basketball IQ players, and I knew Austin would be that right away. So,
you know, sometimes reaching stardom after no one saw you coming and knowing that no one could have predicted that you would have landed an NBA contract, even that isn't enough for most guys to use as a fuel to reach a level of success in the NBA. Some guys need more than that to push their buttons. But for Reaves, imagine what LeBron, AD, and that entire organization's trust and belief in him has done for his confidence. Why do you think he was shouting at the top of his lungs, "I'm him," in his first postseason game? Does this not scream of Reaves' confidence level and his ability, in part because LeBron and AD allow him to do his thing on the court? But to see eye to eye with a guy like LeBron and knowing that he'll trust you with the ball in your hands down the stretch of a ball game is next level for a guy like Reaves, who's only finishing up his 2nd season in the NBA. Reaves single-handedly closed Game 1 against the Memphis Grizzlies and sparked the Lakers' physical and emotional fire by scoring 14 points in the 4th quarter and hitting shots that had my mouth hanging open. It cannot be overstated. His impact on that Lakers victory in Game 1 that set the tone in the series: 23 points on just 13 shot attempts, 3 3-pointers, 14 4th quarter points, a plus-minus of 15, and held his opponents to just 8 of 19 shooting. All this in his first playoff game ever. Let that sink in. And let me not forget to mention the series he played against the Nuggets in the conference finals, because he averaged 21 points on 55% from the floor and 56% from 3. This was superstar quality from a guy making minimum dollars. Looking ahead to next season, with Reaves securing the bag and now playing a strongly featured role on the team, we can't expect anything short of spectacular from the young Reaves next season. And with LeBron on the back end of his career, there's no doubt Reaves is going to be asked to carry a greater load, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, might be just the reason why Reaves catapults up the rankings as one of the very best 25 and under players in basketball. The rise of Austin Reaves has yet to hit its climax. Still, his story has been one of the crazier revelations in recent NBA history. I want to hear your take on Reaves and the expectations you have for him in 2024. Can he be a reliable third piece in LA that'll turn the Lakers into a serious title threat? Oh yeah, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Just helps the video out. And click on this video if you want to watch something else. Alright, see you guys in the next one. I have to go.